You know, I spend so much time looking for things that I should know where they are. And matter of fact, for this video, I lost my cell phone. Oh, it's right here. This happens a lot where I have my cell phone in my hand and don't even realize it. I'm going all through the house trying to look for it. So what I did is I found a way to make sure that I can keep my keys, my phone, my wallet, and all the important stuff that I actually need someplace where I know where they are every time. And then there's sometimes I'm looking over on my house for my keys, I cannot find them. And then I just come across them. Where are my keys right now? Right here. And the thing about it is, if my hand is closed around these keys and you have ADHD, you have object permanence or out of sight, out of mind, would I see these keys around my home if something is in front of it? The answer is probably no. I probably wouldn't even remember where it is, or even that I put it down a few seconds ago, and that can be a real issue. And because we do struggle with out of sight, out of mind, we need some way to make sure we can see things all the time. And that's where this comes in. You pick a spot in your home that you walk around all the time, that you pass by all the time, and you put something there to designate, this is a spot I put these things, important things, when I come into the house, and then I know where they are when I want to find them and when I want to leave. You put your keys, your phone, your wallet, whatever you need to put there, and you designate it somehow. You can use a mat, you can use a basket, you can use a bowl, anything that you want to, you put it down that place, and then you know exactly where that place is to make sure you put those things there. And then you know that you can go find those things, or that should be the first place you look for those things as well. And when I first started using this, I was like, how can something so simple be so effective? But I did find out that it is, because it gives you a visual thing that designates a place and it's easy to remember. And that spot does have a name. It's called a launch pad. Like you're getting ready to launch a rocket. You're getting ready to launch out of the starting blocks. You have a place to where you put things that makes it really easy to make sure that you can get out the door, that you can do whatever you need to do. You're not stuck looking around trying to find anything that you actually need. You know it's in that one spot. And sometimes I'll call it the ADHD Launchpad because I talk to people with ADHD, and it's usually the thing I suggest for them, but anybody can use this method. But here's the cool thing. You can have launch pads for everyone in your family, and you can just say, hey, this is Kevin's launch pad, this is Susie's launch pad, this is Jack's launch pad. And then you have them in different places. Everybody has one. Everybody has a place to actually put their things that they need that is important. And that way, everybody knows where their stuff is. And then there's this. You can have launch pads in different rooms, because that would be cool as well, because then you have a place to put something in that room that you have to make sure that you want to keep. And that can be a good thing, because sometimes one launch pad at the door might not be enough. You might need one in your room. You might need one in the garage. You might need one in the living room. And so that's okay. You just want to have something that makes it easy for you to find things. And this is one of the things that you can do to actually do that. And this might take some getting used to, because when I first started doing it, I didn't really think about it all the time to put my stuff there. So it may take some time for you to get used to actually using this method. And if you don't use it, if you forget to use it, that's okay. Then just try to remember it the next time that you want to, and then you get used to it and it becomes part of your routine, which is really good for ADHD, because then you don't even have to really think about it. You know, you automatically put that stuff there in that place. And then you know when you get up and want to find that stuff, you know it's at your launch pad as well. And that makes it something that's super good for ADHD, because now you don't have to think about where that stuff is. You automatically know where it should be. And when I started doing this, I thought, well, that's just a bin, that's just a tray. You know, it doesn't have any real method to it, but it actually does, because you're going to choose the place that you put it, and that's intentional. You're going to actually decide what you're going to put in there, and that means that bin, that tray, whatever you have that space has a specific purpose now for you to actually put that stuff there, for it to be a place that you know where stuff is, and to be something that is personal to you, because you've decided all the things that go into it, all the places you have them. You decide which one somebody has and what other person has, which one, which color these things are. Everything about this is pretty intentional, but don't get like scared or anything about that, or overwhelmed by that. It's just saying that you'll remember it because it's personal to you. It's personal to whoever else is in your home trying to use one. And when I started thinking about it in that way, it made it much more personal, much more like, this is awesome, because now I'm not losing all the stuff, and I'm able to actually get the stuff on time and get through my day and not have it mess up my routine And that is always just a good thing for me, and I think it would be a good thing for you as well too. And this is so simple. It even works with kids because it's easy to explain the concept to them. Hey, there's a mat here, a bin here, a basket here, whatever. Take your stuff, put it in there. All the stuff that you would lose that is gonna end up around the home, put it in there. When you come in the door, put it in there, and then you know where it is when you're going to look for it. You know where it is when you're trying to find it later. And it's not in your room, on the floor, under a bed, on a chair, in your closet, wherever you might have hidden it somewhere in your room or thrown it somewhere and just not remembered. It's somewhere where you can actually find it. And this is so simple that even kids can understand. Hey, I go to put it on this mat or wherever, and I know that this important stuff always goes there. And if you're enjoying the content, then subscribe to the channel. Now, another thing that you can do that makes it super easy for you is to label the bin, tray, whatever you're using, and also label the space that you have that thing on, because then you don't have to really think about where is that, because if you just started using it, you may not know where that thing is or where you put it or what container you usually use for it or anything like that. So what you want to do is label it, and that makes it super easy for you to find those things. It's the easiest way because then you don't have to think about it. You can just go around your home until you find it, find where the label is, and then you know that's the location you're using and that's the container or whatever you're using on top of it as well. And I know that I said keys and phone and wallet, but you can use it for a lot of other things as well too. You can have your meds there, put it there. You always have a place you know where your meds are, your pill case is. Easy. You might have a replacement phone chargers there. You might have replacement earbuds there, or even the ones you actually use every day, have them there as well. It's just some place that you know that all that stuff is, so you can use it for whatever you want to use it for. You want to figure out what stuff you need every day and make sure it's there. That way you're not looking around for it. And why does this work so well for ADHD? Well, it does a couple of things. One, it keeps things visual, which is super important for ADHD because you want to be able to see everything in your home if you can, especially the important things. Another thing is it's super simple to do. All you need is a place that you want to designate and something to put there. One step basically to actually set this up. Maybe two if you include where you're going to find or put this thing, but once you put it there, it's set up all the time and you don't have to even move it or figure out another place to put it unless you're just like, hey, I want to put it in a different place because that feels like a better place for me. And yes, I lost things less and I found things faster and easier. That's one of the things. But one of the really important things about this, less stress. Because if you're looking for something frantically going around your home, you're stressed out. If you're trying to find something, you know you need it, but you have no idea where it is, or you need to be out the door at a certain time, that's gonna be stressful. It's stressful for me when that happens. And so having this spot makes a lot less stress in your day, in your life. And since you can use anything for this, feel free to get creative with it. If you want a certain color, a certain type of thing, you want to get seasonal with it, put seasonal stuff out, change the mats, change the bowl into seasonal ones, that's all good too, because it doesn't matter. The main thing is you want something in that spot so that you remember where that spot is and you have a place to put everything. And while this organization hack is great, I do have a video with more organization hacks for ADHD that are easy. You're gonna see that video come up next. Watch that video.